Well, the final bout of the early session here in Baku is again in the light-heavy 81-kilogram division. The Cuban, Julio La Cruz, 22-year-old from Camagüey, Pan American Games qualifier and Cuban national champion at this weight this year, goes up against the boxer ranked 4th at these World Championships, the German boxer, Enrico Koelling. Just 21 years of age. A WSB boxer, World Series of Boxing fighter. And a former junior World and European Championship medalist. German champion back in 2009. The Cuban boxer in the red corner, German in the blue. Cruz was impressive in the preliminary rounds. Koelling in the blue corner gained a lot of valuable experience on the WSB boxing tour. Confirmation of the 5 judges: Ireland, Canada, Azerbaijan, Argentina and Vietnam. And our referee, Hassan from Morocco. Cruz and Koelling, the Cuban in the red corner, German in the blue. 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. This for a spot in the quarterfinals. Well, the German boxer in the blue, Enrico Koelling, fighting for the Istanbul Bulls, or the Istanbuls as they're known in the World Series of Boxing. And Cruz in the red of Cuba, taking the Cuban national championship at this weight, giving automatic qualification to the World Championships. Victory here today will also give one of these boxers qualification to the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, England. Both boxers weighing each other up, contrasting styles. Strong, powerful boxer, the German Koelling, looking for the opening, looking for the counter. Cruz of Cuba working well with the jab. Good uppercut there as well, looking to get through the defense of Koelling. Mixing it up nicely, the Cuban. Start putting some punches in here, the German boxer. Because Cruz is happy just to work his way around the ring. There's the first good jab from Enrico. Nice right hook from Cruz, trying his best to work his way into the defense. Well, an interesting first round. There goes the bell. And 1 point each for the German and for the Cuban. A lot of work from the Cuban boxer, but a lot of defense from the German, not hitting the target. And just 1 point each after the first round. Interesting to see if the German now goes for a change of tactic. Now he's got the size of Cruz. Well, just about all the judges, bar one, agreeing that it's a 1-all. And there's a clear example of the fairness of the judging and point scoring system here within amateur boxing. Second round. Both of these boxers will know now is the time to start putting some points on the board. Start making those punches count. Again, Cruz just trying to work his way in. Covering himself up and blocking nice to the German boxer, but he needs the counter. Speed, combinations. Cruz is almost trying everything that he's got here. It's not connecting with the left hook there. It's a good shot with the right from Koelling of Germany in blue. Real tactical stuff, this, from the German. Using his experience. A lot of that experience from the WSB till now, with this being so evenly matched, neither boxer can afford a mistake here. Oh, and there's the first one from Koelling. Oh, inside of the glove, warning for Cruz. Still no change in the plan. Getting a little frustrated now, the Cuban boxer in red. Well, there's a good shot there from the German. Right on the bell as well. And those accurate shots almost in the last 10 seconds of that round give the German the advantage. 3-2 is the score in that second round to the blue corner, which takes Koelling 4-3 ahead of Cruz. Incredibly close match. There, the confirmation of the scores for the second round, just 3-2 to Enrico Koelling, taking the total score after 6 minutes of boxing to 4-3. Still anybody's for the taking, but the tactical plan and the tactic being used by the German seems to be working so far. No change, the Cuban jabbing into the gloves, not to the head or the body of the German boxer. Not hitting the score target. Waiting very patiently. Then the counter-attack from Koelling. 1, 2 quick scores, and then back to this strategy. Again, combinations. And the return combination sees Koelling hit the target. Hit the target and hurt Cruz there. For the first time in this match, we see the Cuban covering up. Well, these are good skills from Koelling. Oh, finally, I think. Did Cruz get through the guard there? Not sure. But again. Ooh. Almost there with the hook for the German. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds to be precise. Warning for Cruz, holding. Well, Koelling should take advantage now, if he can. Again, a very close round. Not a lot of points scored. The German has the 1 point advantage and has clearly scored on a couple of occasions. And I think that tactic has worked to the favour of Enrico Koelling of Germany. Clearly seeing why he's come into this World Championship competition ranked 4. Very talented Cuban boxer. Thinks that he's done enough. I think the German will go through. Oh, he did enough. How about that? 8-6, turning it around after tying on the first round, losing the second, and then taking the third round by 3 points clear to win the bout at 8 points to 6. Julio La Cruz taking that third and final round by 5-2. And the reward for all that hard work. Never stopped punching from the first till the third round, really. But in that third round, getting inside the defence of Koelling and finally putting those all-important points on the board to turn the tables on the German and to take this final bout in the morning session. Cruz of Cuba will go through to the quarterfinals. And that's all we have time for this morning session. We'll be back with more from Baku, the Azerbaijan World Boxing Championships, in a short while.